Alright guys, I just got done recording the video you're about to see, but first, I actually have some footage from my level 1 account of the big old chest opening I had on there, but then right after that we're heading into the main account ladder pushing video, so if you wanted to skip ahead you can do that, but we'll be seeing you in the video. Alright, what's going on guys, we're back on the level 1 account, gonna be opening the Mega Lightning chest, hoping for legendary, hopefully Fisherman, or maybe Princess or something. I don't even know what I need here. Let's see. I'll probably just be adding this in to another video rather than having this a standalone video. So, Mother Witch I guess would be really good. I don't know. Probably, hopefully, Mother Witch or Fisherman from this, if anything, because I'm not even sure it's guaranteed they might give me a wild card. So we got that, and got an epic chest in here. Let's just get this first, just cause. Why not? Then we got a crown chest as well in here with the chest key that we are not able to use. 3 gems from that. That's good. And no legendary like usual. Alright, here we go. Gonna be opening the Mega Lightning chest I got from a 2v2 match, I think, on here. Let's see what we get. Alright, a bunch of useless gold. Got more useless wild cards. 29 princes. 25 skeleton barrels. 168 giant snowballs. Alright, hopefully we get an actual legendary and not a wild card. It looks like it's going to be an actual legendary. And we get 8 strikes on this. Okay, Lava Hound, so... we're definitely going to strike that. So, I mean, everything else doesn't really matter in there. So, I don't know. Hopefully we just get a Fisherman right away. Okay, definitely not that. Definitely not that. I swear if I get all the same legendaries, it's not going to be good. Alright. We have Mother Witch. Do we want to keep going and risking it for the Fisherman, or do we want to just keep it how it is? I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep it how it is here. I only have 2 strikes left, and I have like most of the legendaries, and I have a very small chance of getting Fisherman. But I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it how it is here. We're going to take the Mother Witch. That is pretty good regardless. And alright, looks like we got the Mother Witch here. I'm not sure if we'll be actually adding it into the main deck. I'm not sure what card I would replace. Maybe test it out instead of like Ewiz or something. Because I have the Zap in there. We'll see. I might just replace Zap or something. But yeah, it looks like we got the Mother Witch now, and the only good legendary I still need is like Fisherman and maybe Princess. So, well, I guess Royal Ghost is pretty good as well, occasionally. So, all right. What's going on, guys? Today we're back on Clash Royale. Today, finally back on the main account, and today has definitely been quite the up and down day as far as ladder pushing. I've gone up to like 59. Let's see, what's my season best here? Is it going to load, or am I going to have to... Yep, my Wi-Fi's out nice, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. So, let's see. I got up to 59.27 is my highest this season, so about 3 wins right away from Champion League. So right now we're sitting at a comfortable 58.44 after I tilted like massively. After that, I tried not to tilt. I tried to like just... how it always goes, just lose one and you say you'll quit, but then you just kind of keep going and lose like 10 in a row because you're tired and you just can't win a single game. So, I actually went from like, I think like 56.50 all the way to, as you can see, like 56.36 I tilted down to. At that point, I just gave up and I was just trying to mess around with like troll decks and stuff, so I fell all the way down to like 56.30, and then I won all these games in a row up until I was at 59.27, you can see there, and then I lost 3 of them. So I'll actually probably make a video on like how not to tilt or something in the future, like my rule of thumb, I guess. just like the basics I try to go by is like if you lose, say, like 3 in a row, just like no matter what, just stop playing because it's not really gonna ever get any better. Or like the chances it'll get better is like pretty small because like right here, as you can see, like I face like the absolute like hardest counter you could possibly have. Like Graveyard against Log Bait is insanely hard to beat, and plus he had the arrows version. So even the poison or freeze version, you still have like a chance to like sneak your Goblin Gang in to like clean up the graveyard. But he has arrows, so you can just immediately arrow my Goblin Gang, and I have no defense against his graveyard. Yeah, and yeah, he had Rocket as well, and it's just quite the interesting graveyard deck. But of course, it hard countered me. Then the next game here, like it was just Mega Knight Hog deck, I think, which. I mean, it's not like a hard counter, but just like I think the Nightwish batch just got super annoying, and he did a good job there, of course, and he has, like, obviously 5 more max cards than me, and has obviously been playing the game a lot longer since he has all gold cards, but see what his, yeah, he, geez, all right, this dude's actually a 6,300 player, so yeah, I can see why I lost there. Not only is he completely maxed out and has kind of a tough matchup against us, or I mean, I have a tough matchup to him. He is also a 6,300 player, so yeah, let's see where these guys are at. Like, most of the players I face are like just around 6,000 personal bests, as you can see here. Let's go look at all these guys. Yeah, so that's why I still think I can hit 6,000, because like, look at that, like all these guys in a row who are at only like 5,700 right now, all gotten like 61, at least 6,000. So yeah, without further ado here, let's go look at, I guess, just like my 3, yeah. Well, actually, no, that last one was super easy matchup. So, no, let's go in here to this dude, King Jeff here. So, yeah, starting hand here. I mean, I've learned watching like other like underleveled like pros who have under-leveled accounts. I've been watching what they do a lot, even if they don't have the same deck as me, which really no one plays under-leveled log bait, like as far as any log bait pros. But I know a lot of like Expo pros have like under-leveled accounts, so I try to watch a lot of what they do and like tips they have just in general. And yeah, I guess like the main thing that like pros on under-leveled accounts do that are getting like 6,000 or so trophies with like level 10 accounts. Usually they have like max cards, but they'll have like a level 10 towers or something, like Morton or something. He was using like minor ball breakers a couple seasons ago, and he got like 6,000 with that. And I can't remember. There's quite a few like Expo guys who do that as well. But yeah, that's just the main tip. Is just like say super passive cycling and single elixir. Like oftentimes if I just say like Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel like at the bridge, like first play of the game, like in like say a challenge, that might not be the worst play. It might be like slightly aggressive, but not the worst play. On ladder against someone who has like some crazy deck like this, he might just like so happen to have like the perfect counter, and then your entire game is like thrown at that point and puts you in a really bad mindset, and then you're less likely to win like even matchups the next game, even if it's not that bad of a matchup. It's just all about like the mindset and stuff too. So just at least making sure like you don't just lose off the start and stuff like that, because that'll definitely mess up your mindset going into the next game. And just stuff like that. Just make sure to be really passive and single. I mean, I might not be following those rules right now, but looks like we're doing something right because we have a pretty big damage lead here against this dude. Yeah, he's playing minor poison with balloons. So, I mean, it's a pretty interesting deck, but it's like definitely not that bad. It's kind of like the Pompeo deck with as far as like having the Goblin Cage and stuff. And so right here, yeah, that is the right Inferno Tower placement, but if the balloon gets a certain distance past the bridge, it will not go to that placement anymore. So that was my bad on that one. So we had to way overspend there. All of a sudden goes from a pretty good game for us to a fairly close game. But yeah, he doesn't really have any good counters to my Goblin Barrel. Well, he would, like, if my Goblin Barrel was still level 12, because once again, like, that's why you absolutely have to have your Goblin Gang and, really good rocket value right there. Yeah, you have to have your Goblin Gang and Barrel maxed to have any chance of success on ladder, because like his zap would just be one-shotting my Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel, like not allowing to get any damage. Like right here, he could just zap it and it would full kill it. He actually had a really good play with the E-Wiz, was able to hit all 3 of them there and then zap it to kill all 3 of them, but like he would just not even have to play that E-Wiz, he would just zap it, get a 1 elixir positive trade if my Goblin Barrel was still level 12. All my Goblin Gangs on defense could just be one-shotted. So yeah, you absolutely have to have those maxed out to have any shot on ladder, but as you can see right here, goes to rocket log range. Didn't really commentate on the match that much there. Wasn't really like that difficult of a matchup. I know I played really well on that one, and he just didn't have a whole lot of responses from my Goblin Barrel, but yeah. Then this next one here was against Ebarb's Battle Ram Bridge Spam. And this one, I mean, this one is a pretty good one to show, because I mean, it's not a meta deck. Like the exact deck he's using is, of course, like not meta with like Ice Wizard and stuff in there. But like the kind of like concept of it, of like the Ebarb's Bridge Spam, is obviously like super common in the meta right now. I'm not sure if that actual meta deck has E-Wiz in it or not, but yeah, anyway, it's a pretty good one to see if your guys are looking for like how to beat the Ebarb's Bridge Spam, like a challenge or something, even though this is not like the exact deck. I would honestly argue it's probably even more annoying with like the Ice Wizard and Firecracker and all that. Firecracker is just absolutely the most annoying card in the game, probably for any deck, unless you have arrows or something, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we were able to do a good job stopping the Firecracker, always just trying to like block into the bridge with a knight or something, or getting some long range princess chip on it. So right here goes the first Ebarbs of the game. We're just gonna have a nice easy rocket on there. Block the Firecracker with a knight. Because that Firecracker chip down just builds up so fast, even if it's just hitting like a unit that's standing still like next to your tower, and it just keeps on chipping away little bits. It adds up so quick, and that's just why it's the most annoying card for sure in the game, at least for me with this deck. Actually, no, probably like Flying Machine or Magic Archer, like the most annoying card for me. All the like Fireball bait cards plus Firecracker, like the most annoying, since I don't have Fireball or arrows. And Bats too, since I don't have Zap. Those are like the absolute most annoying cards you can face. Anyway, here we see his Barbarrel's out of rotation. He does have a E-Wiz there though. Able to clean that up fairly nicely. May get a good bit of damage there. Oh, with that placement he did. So right here, always making sure to get that Goblin Gang as far to the left as possible. And able to counter the mini P.E.K.K.A there really easily. Right here, we have really no choice but to rocket again. And the Firecracker does sneak ahead. Just barely, we saw that coming. So we were able to save a bit of elixir there, not having to counter the Firecracker, thankfully. And a pretty easy cleanup on the Battle Ram. But right now we're down a good bit of elixir. We just go Princess at the Bridge. We know his Barbarrel is back in rotation there. It gives us so much log value right there. And right here it gets a bit scary because, we're leaking a bit of elixir there. He's clumping up tons of units, but, apparently he has not learned that we have the rocket. I don't think we... Actually, no, we didn't use it there. We double log everything and cycle back to another log there, so... I mean, it's really rare that I ever have to, like, cycle to 2 logs to kill stuff like that, but, I mean, I guess that's a really situational tip right there for you guys. If just cycling back to another log if they clump up a bunch of supporting units like that. Right here, clumps up everything again. Ice Wizard and Ebarbs all get rocketed. We are in the damage lead right now. Another Princess at the Bridge. He has a pretty good E-Wizard right there. Not the best Firecracker whatsoever, though. We're able to clean up the E-Wiz. Plays an Ice Wedge towards the tower, and he has Barbarrel back in cycle to easily clean up the Goblin Barrel. So now he has the Battle Ram and the Barbarian coming at us here. Knight and Log, always really good to clean up the Battle Ram there. And now his Ebarb's coming at us. We don't have enough for a rocket, and whenever you see if they already have Ebarbs down and some supporting cards, and like you don't have enough for rocket, never save up for rocket and use it, because then you'll be at 0 elixir, and they'll probably at least have like 4 or something. So like if you have any other option, trying to like Goblin Barrel on defense at that point, or especially Goblin Gang on defense, Make sure to do that rather than trying to like save up for the rocket there, or else I probably would have lost trying to do that. Yeah, I guess one of the best tips again with this deck is like you can't always have like the perfect answers. Like even if he has like arrows or zap or something, you still have to use Goblin Gang sometimes on defense. You can't like rely on rocketing it every time. You have to kind of get creative and like do different types of defense, like types of defense you wouldn't like normally want to do in a perfect situation. So it just takes a lot of practice, just realizing what to do there and stuff. So right here we see the tower is at 535, easy rocket and log range. That's a good game, well played to this guy. I feel like we had the slight matchup there since we did have like rocket, log, and all that to push back his battle ram, and rocket obviously for the E-barbs. But yeah, the firecracker was still super annoying since we have nothing for that, and the E-Wiz got a lot of value too. He had obviously double spell there for my double small spell for my bait, so yeah, fairly even matchup. I'd say I did have matchup by a little bit. So now this next dude, Ram Rider, Prince, Balloon, and Furnace. Let's look at these guys' profiles here. Yeah, I would say these guys are all 6,000 players as well. Yep, they are. Yeah, I actually faced this dude earlier today. I looked at his profile. He was like a 6,600 PB and actually beat him. I might show that replay if it's still in there. I kind of doubt it is, but we will see. So right here, starting off the Goblin Barrel against the Furnace, getting just a couple of hits right there. Yeah, always really frustrating when you start with the Goblin Barrel first play and they just randomly just drop some crap like the Furnace, just haphazardly drop it right there and it just completely counters the Goblin Barrel. So really unfortunate start right there, and blocks the Ice Spirit with the Prince. So another really good tip, if you guys saw that there, wait until the first Fire Spirit from the Furnace is like a super common card around this trophy range. So always make sure to, when the 2 Fire Spirits are coming your tower, wait for the tower to kill the first one, and then Ice Spirit as the second one's about to jump right next to it, so that the Fire Spirit will jump onto your Ice Spirit, but your Ice Spirit won't jump. And whenever you do that, your Ice Spirit, no matter like even if it's like 1 HP, no matter what, it will still jump onto the next spawning wave of Fire Spirits and full kill them both. That's a really cool play I learned just by myself through all of my lovely practice playing against Furnace decks. So that's really coming handy for me recently here. We'll see if I do it again. I might have already done it in a actually, no, that's the first Furnace match I've played, I'm pretty sure, on recording so far. So yeah, I'll see if I can pull that off again here. I mean, it's pretty situational. It's usually like really early game. That's like a really good play to make, because obviously later in the match, there's going to be lots of units in between the like next set of Fire Spirits, so it doesn't quite work like 100% like that, but yeah, definitely a good way of blocking early damage. So right here, I mean, I kind of messed up the Inferno Tower there, but the Prince never got a hit, so we were kind of safe. Got a bit lucky there, to be honest. I mean, that might have honestly been the better play. I don't know. To play it like that so that the Prince didn't go towards it. Who knows? Yeah, so we got the Valk and the Loon coming in. Easy rocket right here. Thankfully, the Valk did not go outside of the rocket radius right there. So really easy defense right there, but it's just, you really need to max rocket too, just for the balloons, because like, look at that. Like, that should take maybe 2 hits or 3 hits after you rocket it, if it's the same level of rocket, but it took like, what, 5 or so hits to die even after I rocketed it, so yeah, it's just pretty annoying stuff like that when you're underleveled, so just nothing you can really do about it except play better than them in the rest of the match, as we were about to do right here. Really good last second log right there, getting a good bit of chip on the Prince, putting down a Knight to soak up the Fire Spirits as well. Got a Witch coming at us right now as well. Alright, just going to reload with an Ice Spirit in the back, going in with a Goblin Barrel on offense. Good Ice Spirit right there, but not quite able to get onto the Prince and freeze all that stuff, so we're just going to have to go with Sacrifice a Knight into all the swarm there. Really good Princess shot cleaning up the Knight and all that, but we did have get into rocket range right there as the Ram Rider was coming in. And that was a good 31 trophy victory right there. And this matchup right here, I mean, Giant with no reset, that's like the easiest matchup you could possibly have. Like, I mean, I guess I got kind of insta-karma by that, having the hardest possible matchup, yeah. I mean, Witch can be pretty annoying, but as long as you get those defensive princesses down. Like, if you're facing Witch, or I can't think of any other cards at the top of my head right now, but especially Witch, just never play your princess on offense. Always play on defense, so it can be constantly splashing away against the skeletons the Witch is spawning and all that. So I just made sure to play a lot of defensive princesses and build them up there. Yeah, only small spell he had was arrows, so he was still able to kill a lot of them probably, but obviously had the quicker cycle in that matchup, so yeah, just the Inferno Tower just destroyed all of his giants and gave me a pretty easy win right there. So I think I'll remember it if I see it. The one, dude, oh, the replay's no longer available from even 4 hours ago. Yeah, it was probably a lot longer ago than that. So, I mean, I might show some of the global tournament. I mean, probably not since I didn't do that well. I only got 13 wins this go around. Yeah, so let's see here. Is there any good replays here to show? This dude, I swear he was an AI or like letting his little brother play or something. He's just randomly playing cards at the bridge. I don't even know what's going on there. That matchup. Yeah, alright, so Rage Tournament obviously did not go that well for me. Otherwise, I probably would have made a video on it. I was just pick some random deck in here because obviously my deck or my Giant Skeleton clone decks, of course, Supercell had to nerf Giant Skeleton to be the absolute worst card in the game. So no longer can I use that, and no other deck would really work that well. So I just kind of had to pick some random one from some pro. I think I just picked some random spawner one and got like 3 losses really early on and only got to 13. So pretty disappointing global tournament, but I mean, it's not like I had enough gems to even get the rewards anyway. So, oh yeah, and then I guess with the level 1 account too, yeah, I fell back a bit on there. I'm not sure why. I just kind of tilted on there, I guess. But I mean, I was probably gonna be done with that for the season. There's no point in going any farther really, because I mean, I was already up to 54-40, I think. So I could get like what 1 win higher before I started facing the max level players. So it's not really worth it to me. Not worth the effort going in there and like the 3 to 4 minute wait times for every match. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. I will be doing, I don't know, put something in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing any type of video I haven't done already. Let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely be making some like video on like just like overall tips on underleveled account pushing and like how not to tilt and stuff, when to stop playing, just basic tips and stuff. That'll all be coming out later this week. But yeah, I think it's been a while since I last uploaded, like a week or something. But yeah, the next video will be out sooner than that. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, and yeah, comment any ideas you have for future videos down below. I know we got a good bit of new subscribers recently, so thank you to all of you guys who subscribed. And that's it for this video, so see you guys next time.